What's up, guys? Essentially Superman here, bringing you a Frost DK guide of Alpha Battle for Azeroth. Okay, I'm going to show you the talents, I'm going to show you the spells, I'm going to show you some of the cast animations, which is pretty much the same. I'm going to show you the damage, okay? So, there's a couple things that I want to say. There's a good thing, there's a bad thing, okay? First off, if you like doing damage, you're going to love Frost DK, okay? But the bad thing is that you're going to be playing your Frost DK that you pretty much played the last expansion, because literally nothing has changed, okay? And if you were hoping for Frost DK to be a two-hander instead of ones, or you could have picked like I was, sadly Blizzard has gone with one-handers once again, okay? Maybe next expansion we'll be able to have two-handers, okay? But let's start off with the spell book, okay? So the spell book, you have start off with your anti-magic shell, okay? It's a 1-minute cooldown. It lasts for 5 seconds and absorbs 5,000 magic damage. So you have to remember that there's a big stat squish. So it may not be as high as Legion, but it's pretty much equivalent to Legion. It's just a big stat squish pretty much. So that's the same exact spell. Frost Chain reduces the movement speed by 70% for 8 seconds. That's literally the exact same spell. That hasn't changed at all. Control and Dead, you don't really use that much. I mean, you can for leveling if you really need to. Dark Command, it's your taunt for Frost DK. You don't really use that unless your tank dies and that fat ass boss is going after your healer and you got taunt off, you got sacrifice. Okay. Deathgate, same thing. Just teleports you to the class order hall. Death Grip harnesses the energy that surrounds and binds all matter, drawing target towards you. Same exact cooldown, same exact spell as Legion. Death Strike deals 931 physical damage and heals you for 30% of all damage taken for the last 5 seconds. Alright, so that's in a maximum of 10%. That's the exact same, but you gotta love Death Strike. Especially when you have the artifact trait, when you popped impending, what is it called? Oh no, Icebound Fortitude. I was thinking of Warrior, Impending Victory. Icebound Fortitude. And it healed you pretty much full health. And when you were PvPing, kids were raging because you were healing for full health like a healer. Okay, Empowering Ruins. Empowering Ruins. Wait. Has Empowering Ruins always been baseline? I don't think it's baseline now. I don't know. But it's baseline now. You get it. Empower your ruins. Immediately activate all your runes enduring 25 runic power. So you pretty much get full brand new clean sheet of ruins. Amazing ability rates. And remorseless winners. And it also gives you 25 runic power, which isn't really that much. 3-minute cooldown. It's pretty long cooldown, so you have to use that in the right situation. Frost Strike. Chill your weapon with icy power and quickly strike the enemy with both weapons, dealing a total of 1,011 frost damage. Stat Squish, still the same spell. Howling Blast. Same exact spell, Frost Fever and everything. Your disease, it does 1,456 damage over 24 seconds. And then your initial strike hits for 272 frost damage and 136 frost damage to all other enemies within 10 yards. Alright, Alright. Wait. What am I on? Fuck me, I'm on Howling Blast. Okay. That's good. Icebound Fortitude, same exact thing. Reduces all damage you take, which is great. Get you out of that stun. Mind Freeze. Your counter spell, your pummel. Same thing as was. 15-second cooldown. And just pummels them. Stops their casting. Then you have Obliterate. Obliterate attacks with both weapons. They deal a total of 2 physical damage, which is nice as always, but it's the same sex spell. Obliteration. Alright, we're not going to worry about that now because I have that spect. We'll go over the talents in a second. Path of Frost, you run on water. Pillar of Frost. It's a 1-minute cooldown. The power of Frost increases your strength by 20% in the last 20 seconds, which is the exact same as it is live on Legion right now. Raise ally, 10-minute cooldown, same as always. Now, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, I like this. Reap Magic. Reap 1 beneficial magic effect from the target, removing it and granting you 25 runic power. Okay? And it's a 10-second cooldown. So this is like spell steal for a mage, except it doesn't take your mana. It literally gives you runic power, and you can steal the beneficial magic effect. So if you're, say, a druid casts Rejuvenate on his buddy who's trying to heal, you can steal that, and it gives you 25 runic power, which I think is amazing. And they had a spell in Legion, I'm not sure what it's called, but it wasn't as good as this, and it was like a 2-minute cooldown, and you could just steal a spell. But this is, you can steal 1 beneficial magic effect, put it on you, and it gives you 25 root power. which I think is great, and it's only a 10-second cooldown. All right, that's nice. Remorseless Winter, the same as always. Drain the warmth of light from all nearby enemies, dealing 864 frost damage over 8 seconds, and reducing their movement speed by 20. Same thing as always. Remorseless Winter is amazing, especially when you, actually, you know what? I'm not worried about the talents right now. Then Wrathwalk, same as always. Same thing as always. Increases your movement speed by 70, while your movement speed cannot be reduced below 170%. Lasts for 3 seconds. This spell, killing me that yields experience or on the next. Yeah, it just makes your Death Strike free, and it heals you for a ridiculous amount. Killing Machine, your auto attacks and critical strikes have a chance to make your next obliterate automatically critical strike. Same exact thing as it is on live. Alright, and then this is all the same. Mastery increases your frost damage, increases your mount speed. Ability has a 45% chance to cause your next Howling Blast to consume the rooms, dealing 300 additional damage. That's just when it procs and lights up, which is nice. And you spend Runic Power, you have a 1.8 percent chance per Runic Power to gain a rune, which is nice. I feel like I'm skipping a spell. Oh yeah, here it is. Death Advance. Death Advance. Yeah, I skipped this. Alright. For the next 10 seconds, you cannot be slowed below 100% normal speed. You resist force movement effects by 80%, and you are immune to external knockbacks. So, and it's only a 30-second cooldown, which I think is literally amazing. It's going to be great for PvP, and it's also going to be great for those mythic fights that you need movement speed, and for say there's like a slow on you, just pop that shit, Wrathwalk you out, and you're chilling, okay? So it's really great. That with Wrathwalk, oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna go over the talents, okay? Another very sad thing is that the talents are the exact same. They do the exact same thing. So you're pretty much just gonna be speccing your mythic dungeons, your mythic pluses, and your mythic rage, and your normal and all that. The exact same as you did last expansion. Except you have to take into account that you don't have legendaries, so you can't really rock with certain ones. So we'll do the runic one first. Your auto attack generic 1 runic power. You already know that. This is all on live. It also increases your melee. It's all live. It's all live. Okay. I take runic. I take runic here because I think it's better than Shattering Strikes. Because Shattering Strikes does not do that much damage. It really doesn't. And then I take but Freezing Fog, I think is amazing on Mythic Pluses. So for single target, I take a Murderous Efficiency because those little Killing Machine resets are amazing. Yeah, it just resets, you gain 1 runic power, which I think is amazing for single target. That paired up with your Gathering Storm is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Alright. In your Horn of Winter, the same thing. But they don't fuck this up as always. They changed that around. You guys remember when you guys had Horn of Winter, Hungering Ruins, and Author Breast of Syndragosa? You fucking remember that? You remember how far we are on those damage charts? We were blowing everyone out of the water. And then bam, Blizzard came in and said, what the fuck did we do? And then we became nothing. And then Unholy came in and said, fuck you, Frost. We're better. And that's how it's been since. Alright, then your Horn of Winter. Okay, so Ice Cap, your Frost Strikes and Obliterate. Critical Strike, reduce your main cooldown on Pillar of Frost, which is amazing. Faster you get up your Pillar of Frost, more damage you can do. Pop that with more Winter, you do great. Avalanche, it's shit damage. Glacial Advance. I would want the faster Pillars of Frost. I would want the Pillars of Frost up faster than having a Glacial Advance and then an Avalanche over anything. And then your level 60 talent doesn't really matter. I mean, winter is coming freaking fucking great, in my opinion. You pop your Pillars of Frost, your Remorseless Winter, you go in, obliterate, AoE them down, which is always wonderful. Then your 75 talent also doesn't really matter. I pick Permafrost just because it's a passive. I don't gotta do shit. I mean, they're all passives, but I don't really need my anti-mag shield when I'm running dungeons. Or I mean, I could pick that if I'm running if I'm doing PvP. And then your Assault, it's all right. So I just pick Permafrost. And then Gathering Storms, or you can take Frost Sith. Which one? I'm running Gathering Storms right now because I'm running Murderous Efficiency, which is great. You keep on getting that shit up over and over and over again and having this long-ass Gathering Storm. But I really want to try out Freezing Frog with Frosted. I think that combo right there would be amazing. But also, you have to remember that they're actually the Frosted. I just remembered they're not actually the same. Okay, so your attack hits for 255. This attack benefits from the Killing Machine. Critical strikes with your Frosted still 4 times normal damage. Okay, so that's new. Our live, or the one we have live right now, is it attacks and strikes all enemies for 135% of weapon damage. Okay, and then also your it benefits from Killing Machine, your critical strikes, and Froth this deal 4 times normal damage. So this is giving us a baseline, while Legion and all that gives 135% of the weapon damage, which I don't really see there being much difference in between the damage it did in Legion. The damage it's going to do this expansion. It's going to be relatively the same. Gathering Storms, but I'd take Gathering Storms over it. Alright. And then you have your Hungering Ruins, you have your Obliteration, your Breath of Disintegration. Breath of Disintegration will never be good. Will never be good. Because you can't keep that shit up long enough. You can't keep it up long enough. Alright. Obliteration is my go-to. Hungering Ruins is just dumb without Breath of Disintegration, but they put them on the same tier. So it's kind of fucked up now. So Obliteration is going to be your go-to talent, just like Legion, after they implemented the Breath of Disintegration and the Hungering Ruins. So for the next 12 seconds, Frost Strike and Howling Blast grant Killing Machine, and Obliteration costs 1 less room. Alright, it's literally the exact same. The exact same. Actually, they extended it by 2 seconds. They extended Obliteration by 2 seconds. Which, I guess it's alright, man. I guess it's alright, but... So, that's pretty much the Frost DK in a nutshell. Okay, this video actually made me pretty sad because... I want to tell you something good. I mean, no. I can tell you something good. If you love the Frost DK from last expansion, you're going to love this guy. Because he's the exact same, just without your artifact traits and your legendaries. But still, they can do a shit ton of damage. Here. I'll show you. I don't think they've redone any of the casting animations. But I can show you some of the casting and what they look like. But I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. Alright, let's see what this looks like on this bitch. Alright. So let's do your Obliterate. The exact same, just your head over, just your little cross. So Howling Blast. The exact same. Frost Strike. Okay. Frost Strike hit hard as shit right there. Remorseless Winter. The same exact thing. While quite a few classes got recasting animations, which is quite cool. There's not really much you can do with, per se, I guess, a Frost DK cast animation, but they do great damage. Here, I'll show you. Like these guys, same. I think they're gonna be better than Holy this expansion. I'm not really sure though. I mean, they were at the beginning, but then Holy came up and fucked them up. But these guys can do some ridiculous amounts of damage. All right. Watch this shit, guys. Boys, all I know is that I'm top of the damage meters right now, boys. Alright. I'll show you more of the comparisons of numbers over time with other classes, but I just popped that. I have no idea. Some tanks, some of the more squishy tanks that I've played in BFA can't even do that. Like they'll take a shit ton of damage. We just healed through that with our death strikes because we get those instant procs from killing an enemy. So that's pretty much Frost DKs in a nutshell. You're gonna do some pretty sick burst damage. I don't know how you're gonna last throughout the fight. As long as you keep your Remorseless Winter and your spec Gathering Storms, just like last expansion, you keep that shit up, you're gonna do a lot of damage, along with your Obliterates and your Howling Blast. So Frost DK is kind of in that iffy spot heading into BFA, but the damage looks good on the alpha. But everything changes when you get the beta. So maybe we could get some new spells. Maybe we could get some things added on to the spells that we already have. Maybe, but Frost DKs, same spot, as they are in Legion. Heading into BFA so far, you guys got to remember, this is the alpha. This is the freshest part of this that you will see. This is alpha. So beta could be better. I think beta's coming up in a few weeks, which is going to be good. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the follow button. If you didn't enjoy this video, please tell me something that I could do for my next class I do, overview, that you want me to include, or you want me to slow down or explain stuff more. So that's all today. Essentially Superman, out.